Hello viewers, this is Wendy Simmons reporting from the Palace Cinema. We're here for the one and only third Mustache Maniacs Film Co. Fan Choice Awards, so expect lots of excitement and fun. But first, the celebrities have arrived. Well, hello there, Darren. You look appropriately dressed.
Of course. After being introduced into the official cinematic universe last August, who could deny coming to such a glorious occasion such as this? Of course I look my best. But then, don't I always look great?
Yes, certainly.
Of course. I can't waste time being flattered out here. I'll be inside signing autographs.
Oh, you're Flex from Alpha Team Mission Deep Jungle.
That's right. Typically I'd be working on my lines for the sequel, but I just couldn't resist coming tonight.
Oh, I can understand that, especially since you were nominated for an award.
Oh, yes! I am so honored.
Well, all the best of luck to you. Well, we better get inside for the best seats. We don't want to miss one single moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the third Mustache Maniacs Film Co. Fan Choice Awards. And now, we are pleased to introduce your new host, Dr. Jim Carew. Hello, everybody. Now, you're probably wondering where Bill Hoskins is. Well, the studio fired him for not being entertaining enough. So, for this year's awards ceremony, it was decided that a theme was needed. Naturally, since villains are so popular, someone said something about bad guys, and, well, here I am. We also have a lot about Project 2 coming up, so it should be quite the show. To start off, we have a broadcast coming in straight from Albatross Island Prison. Ford threw a party at the Laker jail. Prison band was there and then began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard the knocked out brick birds sing, "Let's rock! Everybody, let's rock!" Everybody in the whole brick block was dancing to the villain house rock. Folio Bird played the tenor saxophone. Rickson was blowing on the slide trombone. The drum corps from Howlin' Hollow crashed, boom, bang. The whole rhythm section was a sinister gang. Let's rock! Everybody, let's rock! Everybody in the whole brick block was dancing to the villain house rock. Number 47 said to number 3, "You cute to that brick face I never did see."
I sure would be delighted with your company. Come on and do the villain house rock with me. Let's rock.
Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole brick block was dancing to the villain house rock. That stack is sitting on a brick of stone, way over in the corner weeping all alone. The warden say,
Hey buddy, don't be no square.
If you can't find a partner, use a plastic chair. Let's rock.
Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole brick block was dancing to the villain house rock. Question said to Brickster,
"For heaven's sake, no one's looking, now's our chance to make a break."
Brickster turned to questions as he says,
Next, I want to stick around and get my kicks. Let's rock.
Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole brick block was dancing to the villain house rock. Dancing to the villain house rock. Dancing to the villain house rock. Villain House. Put it together for our all-villain band. And now, let's put it together for Digger, who will be handing out the first award, Best Short Film.
While feature-length films are our most noted films, none can deny that short films can also hold their own to great effect. Tonight, we honor Mustache Maniacs Film Co's very best. The nominees are... A Bite of My Jobs, The Kingfisher, Attack of the 50-Foot Hamster,
Oh, why?
Holmes' Pouch, and the award goes to Attack of the 50-Foot Hamster.
Wow, for such a small-scale production, I never thought we would get such a high honor. I would like to dedicate this award to all the people who made this unique production possible. Thank you. We all give our gratitude to Seth Masterson for Attack of the 50-Foot Hamster, and that's not because I was in it. Now I wish to welcome Dr. Sliber to the stage to hand out the award for Best Original Score.
Hello, my esteemed colleagues. It is with fine gratitude that I stand before you tonight to hand out the award for the Best Original Score. As any music is the icing on the cake to any film, the nominees are... A Bite of My Jobs, Johnny Thunder and the Wisdom of the Ancients, Holmes' Pouch, Alpha Team Mission Deep Jungle, and the award goes to Alpha Team Mission Deep Jungle.
Why, thank you! I've been consistently improving my composing skills since my last award win. I am so elated that my persistence has paid off. Thank you again.
Now, before we continue, I would like to talk a little bit about the upcoming film, A Future in the Past. You see, to enhance the time periods that our heroes travel through, we created distinct visual styles, color palettes, and unique writing. We even went as far as to create a brand new language for the far future. In order to better equip you to understand this language, here's Zizzip and Chug with the presentation How to Speak Neo-English.
Use whose? I Zizzip.
Is Chug Chug.
We's learns you speaks Neo-English.
I can't understand either one of you.
P's seats. You learns.
No, I don't need to use the bathroom.
Not's what Sweets sees.
Say what?
Was use means.
I can't understand either one of you, except for that, where... Wait, you just stuck a Z at the end of each word?
Is more complex than that?
That has got to be the stupidest new language I've ever heard. I thought it was going to be something clever. So what did you spend your budget on then? A gold trailer for Ulysses?
No, it was used for my new yacht. Excuse me, but I need you to come with me. Could you grab a seat filler on the way out? Way ahead of you.
Yeah!
Excuse me, are you busy?
Not really.
Good. Put this on the lobby and I will show you to your seat. Well, I apologize for that incident, but I'm sure that the rest of tonight's show will go on without a hitch. So let's welcome Ulysses S. Powell to the stage. Ever since its advent in cinema, sound has become a vital component of filmmaking, as it not only supplements the visual image, but creates its own auditory world as well. Tonight, we honor the best sound design from Mustache Maniacs Film Co. The nominees are... A Bite of My Jobs, Alden's Pouch, Alpha Team Mission Deep Jungle, Rift. And the award goes to Alpha Team Mission Deep Jungle.
I'm so glad to be up here, claiming this trophy on behalf of our talented sound team. Without you guys, this film just wouldn't be the same success that it is today. Thank you all.
Of course, we can't have night without day, up without down, forward without back? Who wrote this? Oh, I did. Anyway, here's Jessica Thompson to give out the award for Best Special Effects.
Increasingly in this day and age, special effects play a crucial role in Hollywood. From simple color adjustments to the gravity-defying effects that will appear in the film I will appear in. As many of these effects have improved over the years, we would like to honor our best special effects. The nominees are A Bite of My Jobs, Johnny Thunder and the Wisdom of the Ancients, Attack of the 50-Foot Hamster, Alpha Team Mission Deep Jungle, and the award goes to Johnny Thunder and the Wisdom of the Ancients.
Thank you, one and all. This project was the most daunting one yet, but because of tonight, those nights of toil have made me proud. Thank you again.
Now, before we continue, we would like to return to the subject of a future in the past. For this presentation, we would like to welcome to the stage Dr. Bradford Rant.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Bradford Rant, in-universe founder of the Bradford Rant Institute of Cosmic Kinesis. I'm here to showcase the first ever trailer for A Future in the Past. Roll it!
Now, my esteemed colleagues, I would like to present how I believe time travel is possible.
In 70 years, the dodo population was made extinct by humans and the domestic animals introduced into a fragile ecosystem.
And there we go, without a hitch. Be sure to see the film when it is released on... what's going on? Now, would you look at that? I guess this future is still living in the past.
Don't worry, folks. We'll have that trailer online for your viewing in a few...
That was the only copy.
Of what?
The trailer. I was told to be very careful with it because that new intern, Carmela, only made one copy.
What? And that was the lost trailer for A Future in the Past. So now let's welcome Ann Lee and the award for Best Screenplay.
It was once said that at the heart of every great movie is a great script. Indeed, writing for any film is highly important, and this is not just the story. This is also the delivery of the story in an impacting manner. And tonight, we honor the best of these. The nominees are...
Roll with it. We're fixing the projector. TV from Alpha Team Mission Deep City.
Okay. The nominees are... A Bite to Mind Job.
Oh, I know!
Johnny Thunder and the Wisdom of the Ancients.
Does it have to be a castle?
Wait! That just gave me an idea.
Attack of the 50-Foot Hamster.
Jim, what are you doing here? What's in the box?
Now, I
Alpha
just have
Team,
to wait until
Mission
my boss
Deep
finishes
Jungle.
you off. Then...
And the award goes to... Johnny Thunder and the Wisdom of the Ancients.
Thank you one and all for this award. While I did not work directly on this script, I am pleased to say that time and time again, this saga continues to hit the mark for both of us and our audience. But I can't attribute myself. I must thank our great cast and crew for their time and dedication to this popular series, as well as all of those who have made all this possible. Must you do that at every ceremony?
Now we are moving on to our best acting categories. To start, here's Crystal Laput.
As a major supporting character in the upcoming film Mysteries of the Arctic, I am pleased to be here, handing out the award for Best Supporting Actress. The nominees are... Kathy Hoxie.
Who will
as
save us
Penny
now?
Woman. Teresa Bermudez as Nana.
He was a double
Lauren
agent,
Adkins
working for Ogle.
as Radio.
I thought he was gonna kill me, but someone else got to him first.
Dr.
Bishop,
Teresa
I'm done for the
Bermudez
day.
as
Wanna follow me
scientist. And the award goes to Lauren Atkins as Radia.
I am so glad to be up here right now. After taking on a new character, I never thought that I would get this much acclaim. Thank you.
Don't jinx. Now, before we continue, we would like to welcome a very special guest to talk about our upcoming animation contest reboot. Let's give it a hand for Philip Lugosi. Where's Philip?
He's not here. He went to the Screen Actors Guild meeting up in Beverly Hills.
Well, get someone else up here. How about Natalia?
Just read what's on the screen. No need to embellish it.
Hello, I am Natalia Kowalski. I am from Van Helver Alpha Team, Mission Deep City, and I'm here to tell you all about our new Project U contest. This new contest will be titled The Canon That Time Forgot, and will concern origin stories. Your task is to pick any existing Mustache Maniacs Film Code character and tell their story from the past, as long as it does not contradict the canon. The grand prize winner will have his or her film inducted into the official canon, as well as receive a set of Mustache Maniacs Film Co. merchandise. Full rules will be announced when the contest video is released this weekend. Thank you. I'm getting paid for this, right?
Okay, no more hiccups. While we let your imaginations create a new story to enter, we would like to welcome Jake Rains to the stage.
Characters like my own are the primary driving force behind any narrative,
The supporting characters are almost always the ones who give the story its color. So now, we name the best supporting actor. The nominees are...
I got the projector running!
Oh boy,
Garrett
Can we
Shelsky
go with
as
this?
Patrick Houlihan.
Please, Samuel, please!
Wes
Tonight
Rudnick as Mob
with the
Boss.
fishes.
Isn't it obvious? This
Dylan
whole
Johnson
structure
as
is
Flex.
made from poorly assembled wood boards. I'm surprised this whole thing hasn't toppled yet.
I guess this simple poacher
Al
and his
Bermudez
band of
as
thieves
Mr.
is
Bruce
more
Cunningham.
cunning than you or what used to be a logo.
And the award goes to... Al Bermudez as Mr. Bruce Cunningham.
Thank you for this award.
Now that's an acceptance speech, folks. Steve Bracco could learn a thing or two from him. So now we move on to our leads. To start off, we have Helena hold on a second. Helena Skvaling.
Leading ladies like myself have played a crucial role in the world of cinema, and tonight we honor our best lead actress. The nominees are... Vaughn Atkins as Pippin Reed Thunder,
Maybe it's on
Anne
itself.
Pham
After
as
all,
Sarah
concept of the
Thunder,
Ham mystery always points to a portal.
Jenna Gray as Superhero Student, Elizabeth Strahart
Just
as
received
Anne
emergency
Hathaway.
communications from the United Nations.
And the award goes to Vaughn Atkins as Pippin Reed Thunder.
This is truly amazing. Never in my life did I expect to win again for the same part. This is such an honor. Thank you.
Now, before we continue, I would like to welcome Willie Pones to the stage.
Salutations, fellow actors and lesser seat fillers.
Hey, wait a minute.
I am the epitome of characterization, the triumph of the human imagination. My character is Willie Pones, and I am here to tell you all about the greatest Project U film of all time, Johnny Thunder and the Wonders Beneath the Waves. What makes it so great is that I'm in it. That's right. I am the rising star everyone from San Fernando to Humbly Hills is going to turn their heads to see. My very presence will make the ladies swoon. In fact, I'm currently clothes shopping.
What does that have to do with Johnny Thunder 4?
Nothing. But I need to get ready for when I get my star on Hollywood Boulevard.
That's nice, but aren't you supposed to be talking about Johnny Thunder 4?
Of course! I'm talking about the best part. I bet our viewers are looking for me on Tinder right now.
But, what about the plot synopsis, or the art gallery, or the teaser?
Am I in the teaser?
No, filming hasn't even started yet.
No one's gonna care about that. They want me!
I'm sorry, but I think they want the teaser. Roll it! Roll it!
So watch Johnny Thunder and the Wonders Beneath the Waves. But more importantly, call me!
His character probably dies anyway. Now let's get this that ceremony over with. Finished! Finished. Let's welcome Grand Sensei Dareth.
Why, I am honored to be handing out the award for Best Lead Actor. Why, as the lead in Ninjago Visions of Memories, I am certainly empathetic to the challenge of bringing a starring character to life. So now, we honor the best of these. The nominees are... Daniel Bermudez as Johnny Thunder.
Stop adventure.
Andrew Bermudez as Lord Sam Sinister.
Crazies keep finding me.
Dylan Johnson as Ogle.
This robot arm is far better than that silly hook.
Don't worry about me.
And Andrew
I was
Atkins
making mind control
as
orbs in
Dash
the base.
Justice.
You need to go in and destroy them. That's an order.
And the award for Best Lead Actor goes to Dylan Johnson as Ogle.
It was once said that actors prefer to play villains because these characters, being detached from the confines of society, have more freedom for the actor's performance. I am honored to represent this cinematic role by accepting this trophy, but I must thank everyone involved in this film for making it what it is today. Thank you. Don't even think about it.
Now we have reached the part that we've all been waiting for. Best Picture.
As the chief executive of the LEGO Studios, it is my duty for the company to make the best choices for our audiences. And these choices have led to several stellar masterpieces over the last few years. But which one will go home with the title of Best Picture? It's time to find out. The nominees are... A Bite of My Jobs, Johnny Thunder and the Wisdom of the Ancients.
What is the meaning of this? It's been returned to its proper place.
No one
Attack
will
of
ever
the 50-foot
find me
hamster.
again!
Alpha Team.
And to think
Mission
Dash's idea
Deep
was so
Jungle.
great. I'm already in.
And the award goes to Fade In, Scene 1, Arctic.
No! Stop reading! That's the script for Legends of the Universe. Here's what you want.
And the award goes to Johnny Thunder and the Wisdom of the Ancients.
This is such an honor to be up here again. After winning the first installment in this series, I didn't know if I could top the original, but it is an honor to finally hit another home run.
And speaking of which, I can tell you what didn't hit a home run. You, Jim Carew, you're fired. That was one of the worst award ceremonies I have ever seen.
But wait, don't you need me?
Your character's dead. We don't need you anymore.
But look, this wasn't my fault. I was just trying to make it entertaining.
Bill Hoskins may not have been memorable, but he was at least organized. What was that travesty I just saw?
I don't know.
Out! Now!
Call me Dave, because there goes my career.
Get a hold of Bill Hoskins. Tell him he's rehired. And that concludes our award ceremony. I apologize for what you just saw, but I hope that our next award ceremony will run a little bit more smoothly. Thank you for your participation in voting, and we hope to see you all next time.
So, despite some big hiccups along the way, we would like to thank you all for watching. Be sure to vote for the next Fan Choice Awards. And now, back to you!
Ford threw a party at the Lego jail. Prison band was there and then began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard those knocked out brick birds sing, "Let's rock." Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole brick block was dancing to the villain house rock. Folio Bird played the tenor saxophone. Rickster was blowing on the slide trombone. The drum corps from Howlin' Hollow crash, boom, bang. The whole rhythm section was a sinister gang. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole brick block was dancing to the Villain House rock. Number 47 said to number 3, "You cute to that brick face I never did see."
I sure would be delighted with your company. Come on and do the Villain House rock with me. Let's rock.
Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole brick block was dancing to the Villain House rock. That stack is sitting on a brick of stone, way over in the corner weeping all alone. The warden say, "Hey buddy, don't be no square. If you can't find a partner, use a plastic chair. Let's rock." Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole brick block was dancing to the Villain House rock. Question said to Brickster,
"For heaven's sake, no one's looking, now's our chance to make a break."
Brickster turned to questions as he says,
Nix, I want to stick around and get my kicks. Let's rock.
Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole brick block was dancing to the Villain House rock.
I can't wait to tell my family about this.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't. By the way, you can keep the suit. We can just write it off on our taxes as a donation.